In today's video, I'm going to be talking about something I believe is probably one of the most important, if not the most important part about becoming a profitable trader. Alright guys, so first of all, before I begin, I just want to say a huge thank you for all the amazing feedback I'm getting on videos like this one. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You're going to be seeing a lot of more stuff like this one. In today's video, I want to talk about trade journaling, right? In my opinion, this is probably one of the most important things if you want to become a professional trader. Maybe not a professional trader, maybe just a part-time trader, but if you want to become a consistently profitable trader, you need to have a trade journal, right? So guys, like honestly, I really do care about you guys. Every single one of you watching this video, members of the Birb Nest, everyone watching this, all my followers on Twitter, I deeply care about you and the fact that you're here because you want to learn how to trade. And I've kind of made a promise to myself. I want to help as many people as possible on their journey to become profitable traders. You're not all going to make it, right? But I'm going to try to help as many people as possible. I want to give you guys the tools necessary so that you can get some help on the way, right? And this video right here is just me being honest, just trying to give you guys the realistic expectations that are so important in trading. And I want to talk about journaling, right? All professional traders have a trading journal. If they don't have a trading journal, I can guarantee you they're not professional traders, right? At least in the beginning of the trading career, they had a journal. I've seen some people talk about how you should have a journal in the beginning of your career, and then when everything just flows and you're entering and exiting trade based on your intuition or whatever, everything just clicks, you don't have to journal. But I don't understand that. Yeah, I think I'm journaling everything very detailedly, and I think it's very important that you start journaling and you never quit journaling, because being a trader is all about consistently being profitable by consistently improving your own trading, refining that edge every day, just refining that edge and getting 1% better every day, because the market is ever changing, and you have to be adapting to the ever changing market conditions on a consistent basis. And you're not going to be able to do that if you can't journal everything and then go back doing the journaling review to see what went wrong, what went right. And you're going to see patterns, right? What worked last year might not be working this year, but what didn't work last year works very nice this year. So that might be some clues that you're entering a new macro cycle in the market where your system is just not going to perform as well. I mean, if you're a trend trader, obviously you're not going to perform well in a high time frame range where it's just ranging and chopping around, and you're not going to take a trade. So you have to adapt to that changing market conditions, and journaling is the tool that's going to help you not only become profitable but also keep being profitable. All right, so in the Birb Nest Discord server, there is I'm not going to show you that template right here, but there is a link to a webinar I did on Trading Journal. I also have a link to a spreadsheet that you can use to journal all your trades. I'm going to talk in this video about the importance of journaling and what type of statistics you want to gather. But if you want to check that out, you can go to thebirbnest.com/free trial. You can see it in the description right here and the description of the video. Join the free trial, go to the exclusive resources channel and watch the webinar on journaling and check out that spreadsheet. Personally, I'm using the Edgewong trading journal. I think it's fantastic. Anyway, so what do you want to track in a journal? Well, first of all, you want to have a set of rules, right? So let's say you have a trading plan. Obviously, I'm going to make a video on trading plans as well, but first of all, you need a trading plan, and in that trading plan you need specific rules, specific entries, exit rules, you need trade management rules and that kind of stuff, right? So you have a foundation, a basic, you've back tested this, right? And now it's time to forward test it, and now you're going to do the journaling. So you want to track statistics of your trading system that is important, right? So let me take this example here on EGLD. I will break this down for you. This is an active trade we have in the Birb. I've actually exited this fully at TP1. Look at this right here. We talked about how we wanted to see around the bottom and a lower high, a swing low on the 4 hour around the entry area. That is exactly what we're getting right now. So maybe I'll enter once again, but right now I'm probably just going to take it easy today. Anyway, so I'm going to break this down here. So what this trade was based on was when Bitcoin kind of dumped, we had some altcoins showing strength, and EGLD was one of the coins that still showed some nice high time frame strength here and a good uptrend. We came down, we hit a significant high time frame SR level right here, complement with a daily 50 EMA, stochastics bull cross on the daily as well, and on the 4 hour we had a nice stochastics bull cross right here on this level, confluent with the long RLC, confluent with that horizontal level and that trend line, right? A lot of stuff going on here, but that's basically my system, and that is the confirmation and the confluence areas that I look for in my system, right? So you need to track those, right? So again, what am I using in my system to determine if it's an entry trigger or not? Well, first of all, I look at the market structure, right? So we have 1, market structure. I got 2, horizontal SR levels. 3, EMAs, and I use the 20, 50 EMA on daily and 4 hour. That's it. The 4th one is Fibs, RLC, so especially the RLC and the 50%. I then use stochastics RSI. And I use trend lines. These are my 6 components of my system, right? I look at market structure first and foremost. What is the trend? Look at market structure. What is the trend? Look at the horizontal levels, the obvious horizontal levels. And I then add the 20 and 50 EMA and the daily and the 4 hour. I look at the Fibonacci levels, like where is the reload zone, where is the 50%. I look at the stochastics RSI. Is it oversold, overbought? Do we have a bear cross, a bull cross at entry? I then look at trend lines. And all of these combines will give you a confluence area on the chart, and that's that area I'm gonna look at, right? So all of these statistics you need to have in your journal, because you need to be able to track, what is the market structure, what is the trend, are you trading with or against the trend on this setup? Is this a break and retest of a horizontal level, yes or no? What moving averages is price hitting right here, and what fib levels are we hitting? Are we hitting the 50% or the reload zone? Do we have a trend line that price hits as well while hitting all of this at the same time? And where is the stochastics RSI? It's important to track the important the confluences of your system, because with time you might see that wait a minute, all my winners is now showing that the stochastic, you're going long, right? So all my winning long positions shows that the stochastics RSI was actually oversold, and we had a bear cross on all my winners, all my long winners, and that makes no sense, right? So you go back and try to check this, and you're like, well, maybe you go back the last 20 or 50 trades and you see that, wait a minute, that it doesn't make any sense. The stochastics is not helping me, it's not providing me with an edge. Maybe it's time to do some back testing and work a little bit about that, on that, and maybe just remove it, right? If it's not giving you a clearly defined edge, well, remove the stochastics, right? And if you see, for example, that something that has worked beautifully in the past, maybe you've taken all your longs was a bounce of the 50% right here. All your longs bounced up to 50%, right? But then all of a sudden you see that every long you take that shows a bounce of the 50% is actually a loser, and you will come down and always test the long RLC. If that's the case, you'll see that your strategy needs to be changed and adapted, so that you're never going to take a trade on the 50%. Again, you're always going to wait for price to hit the reload zone. Now, this might give you less trades, but maybe much profitable, right? So that's how you refine your edge, and you try to change stuff in your strategy to make it better, right? Without a journal, you're never going to be able to find these things that makes your system tick, right? You're never going to be able to adopt to changing market conditions. You're never going to be able to make your system more profitable if you're not journaling and then reviewing, right? So what I recommend, if you're a swing trader, you journal all your trades. Then on the weekends, you take one day on the weekends and always this day. Well, obviously it doesn't have to be always this day, but one day on the weekend, let's say Saturday or Sunday, obviously the weekend, you do journaling review, right? So all the trades that you've taken this week, you go and look at them in great detail, exactly why you entered, why you exit, what happened, what was the entry trigger, is there a pattern of what's working, is there a pattern of what's not working. Whatever's working, you take that with you into next week. What's not working, you try to never do that again in the coming week. And this is an ever going process. You're ever evolving as a trader, and you just need to do this, right? You need to do this. It's not an option. You need to journal your trades 100%. Apart from the actual journaling of your trades, you should also have and this would be best to have a traditional physical journal, a pen and paper journal, where you, during the review session each week, you write about how how's your week been in general in life. How's your trading week been? Try to find patterns between your personal life and your trading success or your trading failures, right? Maybe you're gonna write that, this has been a terrible week. I had an argument with my girlfriend on Monday, and this kind of went on during the week, and it's just a terrible week. Kids been crazy. This could have been a from my own journal, but like you might read something like, kids being crazy, or kids been sick, home from school, blah blah blah, very stressful. And you then look at your trading journal and it's like, oh man, I have a 25% win rate and I FOMO'd a lot. Well, there you have it. It might be because of stress in personal life. So next week, you don't trade if you're stressed. Do not trade if you're stressed. And of course, that's the importance of having the trading psychology. You might also read something like, you might write something like, well, I've been regularly working out this week. I've had a fantastic week where I feel like I'm just winning. I'm working out. I'm eating healthy. I'm taking care of myself, and I feel happy. You look at your trading journal, and it's like 60% win rate, you're up 5-10% on the week, and you're like super happy. Now you know what drives professional profitable trading, right? Taking care of yourself mentally and physically will show itself in your own trading. But you're never going to know that if you're not doing the journaling, right? So there's two types of journal you should have. A trading journal, where you journal all the details of all the trades you've ever taken and ever going to take. And then once a week you journal that. And at the weekly trade journaling, you're also going to sit down with yourself and be completely honest. And you write everything that you think matters in your life and what happened this week and how it can relate over to trading. Alright guys, a little bit longer video today, but I do think that this is just one of the most important things. Also, I've reduced the sound of the intro, so hopefully that it's not as loud anymore. I really like these videos where you sit here and talk. I'm actually thinking about making it like a podcast version or something like that, where I can sit and talk about stuff like this, because I do think it's extremely important, and you really need to do these things to become profitable. Trading is the hardest thing you will ever try to master. Take it seriously. If you want to become a professional trader, if you want to do this full time, you're never going to be able to or become successful if you're not taking this seriously. This is honestly like one of the most hardest things you will ever try to manage. So please take it seriously. All right, guys, that's it. Take care, everyone. And see you guys in the next one.